For a lot of people, the first time they heard this gospel proclaimed, it wasn't in a church. For a lot of people, the person proclaiming the gospel wasn't a priest or a deacon. It was a little boy with a blanket. It was in a Charlie Brown Christmas. This year is the 60th anniversary of the premiere of that show. And it almost was never aired. The late Charles Schulz, the creator of Peanuts, in an interview years ago, talked about how the show came about and the battles he had with CBS to get it on the air. The executives were nervous about not having a laugh track, and they were nervous about using real children instead of actors. And they were really nervous about the part where they read from the Bible. God forbid that a special about Christmas should mention Jesus. But Schulz would not relent. He stuck to his guns. And he didn't know if it would get on until it finally did. The result is one of television's most beloved and most popular Christmas shows. And it lives on. Each year, the show becomes a favorite of a new generation. When the broadcast rights were purchased by Apple, the outcry was ever so loud that it wasn't available to the entire public that they agreed to show it for free every Christmas time. It's a humbling reminder to those of us who come to the pulpit every week that sometimes the most powerful sermon isn't given from the pulpit at all. And often the most effective preacher isn't a priest or a deacon. Indeed, the most profound sermon is given by an infant in a manger. When Charlie Brown says, "I think there must be something wrong with me, Linus. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. I'm supposed to feel, though I don't feel the way I'm supposed to feel. I just don't understand Christmas, I guess. I like getting presents and sending Christmas cards and decorating trees and all that, but I'm still not happy. I always wind up feeling depressed." When you think about all of the people in every Christmas story ever written, none of them are ever really, really very happy. George Bailey, Scrooge, the Grinch, Ralphie of A Christmas Story, Kevin from Home Alone, and even good old Charlie Brown, all of them are not looking forward to a Merry Christmas. As Linus puts it, of all the Charlie Browns in the world, he is the Charlie Browniest. Pope Francis, in his letter about the nativity scene, reminds us that St. Francis himself, who started the tradition of Christmas scenes, didn't use statues or pictures. He used real people. Bishop Barres followed up on the Pope in a Christmas letter. He said, "This Christmas, in a world laden with political and economic turmoil, and so many other societal ills and challenges that impact us right here on Long Island, let us remember the lesson from St. Francis. Christmas is something that you live." Notice that the Christmas that the Holy Father and Bishop Barres are talking about is not a fantasy Christmas. It's a Christmas for real people. The other day, a relative of mine posted on Facebook as follows. "I was cleaning my house, and I stopped in my tracks and sat down and went down memory lane. All I can say is it wasn't pretty. I think I cried for over an hour with memories of what this time used to be for me, and that was filled with such love and anticipation. And now it brings back memories of the reality of emptiness and sadness. So I would like to remind you that there are people who, for whatever reason, are not looking forward to Christmas. Some people are not surrounded by large, wonderful families. Some of us have problems during the holidays and are overcome with a great sadness when we remember the loved ones who are not going to be with us. For many, it is their first Christmas without a particular loved one at Christmas time. And there are others, many, who have no one to spend these times with and are besieged with loneliness and sadness. We all need caring right now, she wrote. Perhaps you are like her this Christmas. Perhaps, like Charlie Brown, you're not so happy this Christmas. Getting presents and sending Christmas cards and decorating trees and all that, as Charlie Brown puts it, is only the Christmas you can see. But the Christmas you can see often hides the Christmas you can't see. And the Christmas you can't see is the one you really need. There's nothing worth celebrating about a child being born in an emergency in a cold and filthy stable. The only part of it that's worth celebrating is what you can't see. The babe in the manger makes visible what you can't see. Love and hope. The babe in the manger brings what you can and can't see together so that now you can have hope. Hope and love become united in a person that you can see, Jesus. And hope is there for those who desperately need it. God's answer to your sadness can be found right there in the middle of Linus's reading of the gospel. It is there in the middle of the gospel in these words: don't be afraid. And it gets even better. Behold, I proclaim to you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. A Savior has been born for you, who is Christ and Lord. These are the words you've been waiting to hear. The Savior's very name proclaims the incredible truth that no one ever thought possible. Emmanuel. God is with you. It may come as a surprise to you to realize, especially if you don't feel like Christmas, that Christmas really is for you. Across 2,000 years, those words reach out to you with joy and hope. No matter who you are, no matter where you live, no matter what your circumstances, this is what matters. God is with you. To the father or mother whose family will be without a home this Christmas, or the children whose lives will never be the same, God is with you. If you are sick and suffering, lonely and lost, if you feel that maybe God has forgotten you, God is with you. Because even in the darkest nights of your life, there is light to be seen, hope and love from God for you. A Savior has been born for you, who is Christ and Lord. Here is love that you can see, hope that you can cling to. He didn't come in grandeur and majesty to intimidate you. He came in the most helpless and desperate creature, a baby, in a feeding trough, in an obscure little town at the end of the world. He loves you that much. So don't be afraid. Yes, on this day I proclaim to you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. A Savior has been born, and he continues to be born in your heart if you just allow it. That, I think, is the great power of Christmas. The reason why year after year that beautiful passage from St. Luke resonates in our hearts. Christmas is about redemption, yes, but it is also about God's overpowering love for you. His reassurance to troubled, frightened, suffering people that he is with you through everything. He struggles with you. He suffers with you. He grieves with you. And he offers you hope. Remember his name, Emmanuel. God is with us. So don't be afraid. If you are lonely, desperate, sick, or sad, or have lost a loved one, you may not believe it, but Christmas is all about you. The God of hope and love finally says it out loud. Your life is worth living. You are not alone. And you are loved. And in the words of that great philosopher, Linus Van Pelt, that's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.